it's just, I mean, it's entertaining as hell, but it's enough. It's enough. This is enough. Wake up. Like, oh my God. It's 5,000 people? Is that really it? Like, how is anyone buying this? People, oh my God, they sneeze at 5,000 people dying. If that many people were dying a day, and it was real, all of it, like, just the virus, there was no ulterior motives, no like agendas trying to be put on the back of this thing. But if it was just a real thing, when people were, good and true, I don't know if you do anything about 5,000 deaths a day. I don't. Like, there's so many people. Like, I don't know what, right? Like, thousands and thousands have to die a day in the world. Like, in the world, what is the average death a day? It's probably like, this is just me completely spitballing. I'm just guessing from nowhere. 40,000 maybe? Is that too much? 40,000? Maybe 20,000? Something like that. That many have to die a day. And in America, I don't know, maybe 8? I don't know. From everything? Like, come on! It's sad. It's sad to see. I've been wanting to, like, host something, throw a party, have a cookout, serve our own food, sell hot dogs and hamburgers, just have, people have got to be craving for contact right now, for, communal activities, social activities. Like, I know I am bored as shit. Like, and that's what's the double whammy about this thing that makes it, doubly upsetting. I don't know if that's the right way to put that, but it's like they not only are we just like okay and accepting of this, but like we're okay and accepting of separating ourselves. Like, we're okay with no longer connecting. That's really what it's about. It's about the lack of connection that people feel these days. And if we were closer as a people, they wouldn't be able to do this, because we would grab each other. Hey, come on, this isn't real, this is real. Like, who can tell you? Like, they're telling a vehicle of 4 over in England driving through the street, they got pulled over, and he's making them separate. He wants 2 of them in the backseat to get out of the car and walk home. They're told to go straight home. And then the driver is told to go straight home. But they had to separate right then. How can anyone watch that and think any of this is okay? What if that's a family? Like, whoa. Oh my gosh. And it is a family. Yeah, I mean, even if they're just good friends, that's a family. Like that. And that's so funny. We're being told by these people at the same time, because it is politically divided now. The same people that are telling us this to separate have fought us so hard about separation of people who they don't know if, like, down at the border, they don't know if they're related with this kid is really theirs. But, you can't separate them, but you can separate us? Like, and, you don't have to be blood to be family. You can adopt and be the same family. You can have 2 dads or 2 moms and adopt, or whatever you want to do, brother and sister and adopt, or whatever, you and your fucking cousin adopt. Like, everyone could be a family. Yet, these people together in the car have to separate. It's just pathetic. Like, everything, they fight for everything except a strong family. They want everything that's not that. And we're like, yet, and then we're supposed to believe they have our best interests at heart. The numbers are clear on that. The kid is way better off, and, traditional strong family, way better off. There's no denying it. Yet they fight so hard for everything but that. And then we're supposed to believe that they're gonna shut down everything, sacrifice everything. Unfathomable profit. It's like my favorite word, unfathomable. Really, just fathom is my favorite word. I don't know. I think because it just doesn't sound like what it means at all. Like when I first heard fathom, it sounds like, kind of sounds like phantom, and so it was like, that must be scary. What does that word mean? Like some sort of, like, mystery, or like, a secret maybe. What does fathom mean? And it just means, like, imagine, think about, ponder, I guess, it's like, that's weird. But where was I? Oh yeah, we're supposed to believe that they're gonna sacrifice all that for our safety at all, for our well-being at all. I don't believe that at all. I sure shit don't believe it for a minimum amount of us, like a very small number of us, a fraction of a fraction of a fraction, and they're gonna throw it all away. Like, how far do we go here? And then you look at shit that they roll out. It's constantly not good for us. I mean, it's been proven. And then the Trump angle here, I mean, it's really everything. Because if what I'm seeing is what's really going on, and there's not more layers here, because that could be too, like, it could be they're behind Trump, they're staging all this to make the people that see what's going on think that we have somebody in there representing us right now, fighting for us, because it feels good right now to have Trump in, and like, it's scary to think about after Trump, unless it's so funny, the one truly the one true democracy left is the one that ends up being the one that turns it back into like a monarchy system, because I'd be for Trump's son running and winning, and then his son running and winning, and even Ivanka, like, that'd be a dope first. That's a first woman president right there. That's a woman that's worthy of that title. I can't believe Hillary almost got that. Oh my gosh. Anybody else was deserving of that title but her. I'm so glad. That's so good for America that she didn't win that. Like, my God, how shameful. Look, this is amazing that we're having this conversation. Just look at that woman. Like, it's just, like, well known and admitted now, the things about her. And not that many years ago, all of your side was for her. All of your side cried when she lost. And look what we know, like, what just come out in the last few years, like, and we're still going through this. But no, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, because we don't deserve it yet. Shit's boiling. That's all I know. It's boiling to the top. We can all feel it. Some of you better wake up. Not all of you need to, but we need some of you. We need some of you, because it still seems to me fucking split. Maybe a little more on our side, Like, that's the thing. We need you. I mean, what we're facing, it's not even a fight. Like, yeah, we can point it out, but so far, it's, as far as I see, there's nothing we could do about it. Trump's worked his magic, but man, it's been magic. I don't know how he's done it, and that's why I say only his family can probably, I don't know, do what he does. Like, think about what he's taken on. Nobody else could have survived that. Too much. Especially, the people that end up there in that line of work anyway. Like, so we've really got to take advantage of whatever the hell is next. If we get the 4 years, or they move the election and it's longer or shorter, or they try to deny him one, we got to take advantage of every day. But what I'm really saying is, if the next 4 years, likely seems he's gonna win the election. So, unless they can take it, which I don't know, I don't think they can, but maybe. I mean, if it's Joe Biden and it's Donald Trump and Joe Biden ends up winning, what happens? Because I'm not buying that. Who's buying that? Honest to God, if the election happened tomorrow, anybody voting for Joe Biden deserves to be thrown in jail. Thrown in jail. I mean, along with Biden, he definitely belongs in jail. But if you vote for him, you belong in jail. Like, that is, what do they call it? Negligent homicide, maybe? Is that what they call it? At least, like, or something like that, You're definitely an accessory to a lot of bullshit that we would get. A lot of fucking... You would be putting us in harm's way. I think it's called negligence. And I think we would I think there would have to be a revolt. There would have to be. There's already that shot of the TV screen in the living room. I think it was in Illinois. Forget exactly which city. And it showed Biden winning against Bernie when the vote was not until the next day. So that program that shows Biden and Sanders with certain percentage points and declaring one a winner and one a loser had already been put together and had already aired accidentally, but it still aired and it still got put together before the vote. So, what am I missing here? What are we missing? I don't know what else is, like, there's so much more. I mean, endless lying. Just pay attention, please. You don't pay attention. Start paying attention. I know. Look, you start arguing and then you realize, damn, I'm not paying near half as much attention to this guy, and you think you're cooler for that, and I get that feeling, and that's good, that's fine, but you need to wake up for us, okay? Like, this is CPR right now, not a debate, or not, I'm not coming at you, because I used to be there. It's understandable. And it's not that you're not as smart, or don't know as much. I'm not patronizing either. You haven't paid attention to this. Like, that's all. It's like a subject in school where, if you're really good at math, you go on to do school forever, and certain things. Some people aren't into those subjects, so they don't seem as smart, but it's not like they're not as smart, There are other things and talents that you have. But this quit looking at politics like it's a... I mean, I just said it was a subject, but it's not just a subject. It's the whole thing. It's the show. This is the show. We're all in the show. So we need to pay attention to it. It's called reality. That's what politics is. It's not a single subject. It's not a peer of all those others. It is all those others, all the other subjects in a whole. It encompasses, like, you know, that's, I don't know what you call it. You know, you can study what's in the stew, or you can, you know, study the stew. Politics is everything. All of it. Not just the meat, not the potatoes, not the gravy, not the butter, not the bread, not the, you know, peppers, not the carrots. It's all of that. So if you're not paying attention because it's cool or whatever, you're gonna seem like an asshole to the stew. Like, you're gonna fuck it up. You know? It's like, God, we're fucking making it gross. Like, pay attention. Like, please.